Almost. Almost. There we go. I'm still working out a few kinks. Alrighty. How's the audio coming in for everyone? Is the voice versus the voice versus game audio? Well, I haven't actually gotten into the game yet. Give it a little bit of work. Also, I kind of got the bot slightly working. It should now be putting whatever someone says into like Twitch into YouTube, whenever someone says into YouTube into Twitch. Should be. Alrighty. Now, there's going to be some audio cuts out, some hitches. I don't have this directly connected to an Ethernet connection. I do need to get another Ethernet cable. I don't have enough. My computer is connected to Ethernet. Is connected to Ethernet to my my router, but not my PlayStation 4. It's wireless, and I don't have a spare cable lying around. I need to get another one. But it should make this work. So let's start the game. Y'all tell me how loud it is and let me know, okay? Sorry it took so long to get things going. For one, apparently I can't use a Bluetooth connection in my PS4 remote. I have to use a USB cable. I'm gonna let this slowly kind of load its thing up, and y'all should hear me talking over it. So, what do you think? How loud is it? Is it good enough? I don't know how many of you are even in the chat. I have a chat up, but that's about it. Also, let me know how the stream is doing. I can't even see stream health. I wonder. It does seem a bit loud on my audio thing. My audio board. Let me lower in-game audio some again. Oh, thank you, Ethernet Cable Fun. Thank you for the $5. Whoever sent that, thank you. Oh god, you can see it cutting out, can't you? Alright, Eric. Thank you. I'll put that to another cable, don't you doubt, because I need one. Like, can you see it cutting out from time to time and how it's screwing up? Oh god, it sucks. But hey, how's the audio in comparison though? Is it too loud? Or is it just right? Oh, audio is good now? Good, that's good. Most definitely good. Oh. There is, like I said, there's going to be stutter. If it's not one thing, it's another. I fix the audio, but break the streaming of the video. I can't win. I just can't win. And that's because the PlayStation 4 streams over a 2.4 gigahertz line instead of the 5 gigahertz that I have on my modem. I mean, on my router. And that one isn't being, like, right now, my family is using everything else. I mean, you might just be listening to it for the audio anyway. Let's do this. I like how this Restream, I'm watching Restream bot take everything you say into Twitch and put it into YouTube. Just let me know if the audio ever gets too crazy and I'll fix it, okay? Okie dokie. Apparently I haven't done everything yet. Okay, there is... Yeah, I'm on both at the same time. Okay, so I'm capturing my remote play window, which means that everything I do is captured on my computer and is being forwarded to Restream, and Restream is sending it to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That's why I need an Ethernet cable, because if I had an Ethernet cable, it would stream directly to my PC. Like, I could just plug it right into the back of my PC, and it would just direct connect, done. Nothing would be done over the internet between them. Everything would go faster, everything would be faster. No choppiness, no drop frames, no delay in my remote. Because something y'all can't see is that when I'm playing like this wirelessly, there is about a half-second delay. I am having to learn the AI movements plus my character movements and adapt accordingly as I play. Because that's the only way I'm getting through this. Oh, this was multiple maps, so no wonder I didn't finish filling it in. I mean, this is how I want to do it. I want to be able to stream to both this way. If stream quality improved, what do you mean by that? Like the audio quality? Or like the whole stream as a whole, all the choppiness and everything? Your play experience and the choppiness. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. The play experience isn't as bad as you think. Like, here, to give you an idea, if you watch the stream, I'm gonna let go. Let go. You see how he keeps trying to run for just like an extra second, or an extra like half second? I can adapt to that. That is one of the good things about being someone who has played the living crap out of RPGs, is I'm pretty darn good. Up. Mess that one up. Try this again. There we go. I mean, like I said, if everything works out by next stream, that $5 might actually buy me an Ethernet cable to make it that way. But by next stream, I could easily have a Ethernet cable connection. Watching on both now. Well, thank you, sir. I enjoy the engagement. You can see it in, you probably can't see it in the chat because I only have the chat listed, but on my, you can probably see it on YouTube right now. If, or on Twitch, whenever you type, it chats between using the admin bot. Ah. Yeah, good to know. I'm gonna be just shy of completing this map too. That's gonna suck. Can't finish completing the map until I get what's his name over there to move out of my way. Yeah.
Made it. Finally.
Eesh, that's not good. I need to oh, that's because I haven't made the Restream bot an admin on Twitch yet. I've made him an admin on YouTube so he can chat between YouTube.
That was farther than I thought. Looks so close. On the scanner.
Need to lose some weight, boy. I mean, he's doing better than me.
What's wrong, mister? You got a bellyache? Oh no! Nicholas! Nicholas!
Welcome to YouTube and Twitch. I mean, there's not much you can say about it.
Guys!
You gonna die, bitch. Yep, you did.
What? It was just a dream.
Stop dicking around with the bot already. Poor thing has enough problems. The chat, sorry. I'm looking at this and I'm paying attention to the cutscene. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? It could be your network. It could be those two. It could be my stream. It could be my
Water planet.
It's complicated.
Who are you?
I'll leave some water here, okay? Nicholas!
Nicholas!
Are you alright? You were groaning in your sleep.
I think I'm fine, thanks. Were you the one who rescued me?
No, I just carried you here. My sister, Mina, she insisted.
I see. So you were the one who rescued me. Thank you, Mina.
There's a lot. It's got a lot of work to do. I've got so much I need to fix between the two of them, and it's gonna take some time and practice. It's all new to me. Like, streaming is still fairly new to me. I have what 2 to 3 years under my belt with recording and editing, and that's pretty easy for me now. Streaming is pretty easy, but the technical side for streaming is a lot more complicated than the recording side of YouTube.
My name's Fate. Fate Line God. How about you?
I am Nicholas. Her name is Mina. Fate. You said Fate, right? Your clothes and your ears. Are you one of Norton's men?
So, besides the stream, how's your day been going, Garrett?
Norton? Is that a person's name?
Thank you, whoever just did something somewhere, because why? Oh, well, thank you for following, Eric. Ah, I clicked out. No, come back.
situation here.
Yeah, it should, but I haven't had a chance to set up different sounds and different notifications. I don't even know where to begin with that. I need GIFs and sounds and recordings, things that would match for it. Many people use clips from their Twitch streams, and I really don't have that many.
If you do not know who he is, then please, never mind. I apologize for the odd question. You still need to recover your strength. Rest here a while. We cannot do much, but we do have food.
That is true. We could always clip some.
I'm fine. No, really.
It's just with this crappy connection of mine with better.
You should stay in bed.
I don't want to stay in bed.
Don't worry. It is our way to help each other in times of trouble.
Suck up. Is that Izzy from Digimon?
Sorry. Thanks.
It is no problem. Mina, let him get his rest.
From the English dub of Digimon. I think that's the voice actor for Izzy. I could be wrong. But my nerd shows, for those of you who don't know, I'm proud of it.
But he seems so mature for his age.
Yeah, get your shit together, Fate. You get to more mature.
Like Sophia.
Tell me, where are you from? Why are your ears so round?
Ah, children.
Sophia, huh? Tell me.
I heard that. I heard that. To everyone who cringes whenever that happens, I heard that too. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely taking that $5 donation and it's going towards an Ethernet cable. Left it on in the middle of a thunderstorm, not plugged into a surge protector. Bird, stop fucking, I can't talk. We had a pretty bad thunderstorm. The PlayStation 2 is plugged in to a non-surge protected port on the wall. And, well, you know how that goes.
I'd better figure out more about this place. No telling how long I'll be stuck here. Wait, where's my sword?
You're joking, right? Like, almost everything here electronic that's expensive or like computers has to be surge protected. You get most of our power lines are above the ground. Winds kick up and the power surges. Transformers blow all the damn time. A lightning strike hits the ground anywhere near here and you'll lose pretty much anything. Especially if it strikes the pole, you better hope you unplugged it all. Whenever it really gets bad with lightning and thunder, we will unplug everything, even the surge protector, because it ain't gonna help. It's still gonna fry everything. And I mean, we have these device breaking thunderstorms. We're gonna be having them every single day for the next week.
Alright, it's not like I need it right now anyway. I'll let him hang on to it.
I don't want to take it easy. You're not my mom. Yes, I'm doing that RPG thing still where I go everywhere and try and talk to everyone. Big to be kid. We live in an older house. Everything in the basement is not grounded. Nothing has been destroyed for this. Yeah. Thing is, most of our stuff is grounded and it will still do that. It will still take out your electronics. Welcome to the southeast, man. Storms get pretty bad, especially during hurricane season. Holy crap. I mean, we have them too, but instead they seem to set fire to the house. But now yours probably are superior. This is the US we're talking about. I'm kind of sad that there's nothing else really to explore on this world but this and that one house. I would love... Yeah, this world, I kind of wish all of the worlds had like an open world exploration feel. That is something I wanted from Star Ocean, and I've yet to get it. Just like true open world exploration. The Tale of Star Ocean, Chapter 1, Quickening. As Modi is one of the Demon Kings, been hit days in humiliation after the flesh that housed the spirit was shattered by a cat. There's a demon persisting, the flesh is gone. Huh. Huh. I can't end the book. Stop talking. I didn't want to read today. I wanted to play a game. And now I can... Oh, there we go. Like, now I'm walking. Yeah, that's right. I'm breaking into your house, stealing your shit. You know how the hero stuff goes. I am... Am I the antagonist or the... No, I'm the protagonist. Sorry. You know what? I can never remember. Somebody, protagonist is the hero, antagonist is the villain, or is it the other way around? Thank you, Billy Hans. Thank you very much. And also, thank you for stopping on by. Once again, I'm sorry if you're coming on in and see the jittery quality of this stream. No, I don't want to do this again. Stop. Let me go. I don't want to do this again. Thank you. We're good. Okay. Sorry for the jittery quality of this stream. I'll have this fixed by the next one. What Eric said. You too. I can't believe I wasted the vast majority of this stream for the day just trying to get ready for the day. Talk to me. Call him a fool, do you? I pity the fool. I'm about to say, I'm not pushing the button anymore. Please stop. Oh yeah, Eric, I'm taking your donation and I'm using it to buy a, Ethernet cable. It's been officially decided. Okay, where was I? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm exploring La Village. Girl, I'm here to rob you. Don't worry, I'm the hero. Let's bingo. Who are you? I can get a... Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, a Cat 6 cable. Oh, I could probably get like a good Cat 5 about $600. More like $6, but I can get a good Cat 6 about 10 feet for $5. But I also have a supplier. I know where to get it from because I used to do network servicing and network repair, and I can get them at bulk prices even if I don't buy bulk. So a good Cat 5 or Cat 6 I can get from this. I like how our money works, even in other worlds. And so you put to buy this early on. Now, to be honest, something I never understood, besides that, are the people who come into the games like this, and they will just grind everything. Like, they will stay in the very first area, gain enough money to empty out every shop before they go to the next area. Thank you, somebody. Quality upgrade, $5. Was that you again, Eric? I didn't like that I closed the chat to read that. Really, man, save your money. You're gonna need it. I can do it myself. I'm good. I'm thankful. I really am. But save your money. You need it. That's what I have a job for. But thank you. And this girl. She is in a dude's house, cleaning it, even though he's gone, without his permission, as a way of flirting. I have an issue with that. Yeah, thank you. For $10, I can probably get a really decent cable. Heck, I can... I mean, let me give you an idea. I have a few sets set back. Oh God, whatever the heck it's called. Excuse you, sir. I beg to differ. You have a metal pipe. You have a weapon. Broom is an all-access pass. Apparently, even in this game, the power of the broom. Okay, now where was I going again? Hey, old man. Bye, old man.
What's that?
It's my treasure box. Daddy gave it to me on my birthday.
Box was passed down through our mother's family. It is the only thing we have left from our parents. But alas, it is broken now and does not...
Okay, you gotta stop doing that game. But alas, it is broken now and does not make a sound. So emotional.
Can I have a look?
Sure.
The gearbox is broken, but I bet I could fix it. If I can get back to my pod, I should be able to synthesize parts. I don't think the UP3 prohibits repairing existing devices.
Boy, you have broken the UP3 in 4 different ways since landing here. 1, You're wearing advanced clothing made of a non-existent material for this world. 2. You have made contact with an indigenous, unadvanced species that knows nothing of science. 3. You synthesized a weapon for self-defense using materials that do not exist. 4. You landed on the planet in the first place. Yeah, that I don't know. I can't seem to figure that out. It might be because of a mismatch in my name and on Streamlabs and my name on Twitch. If push comes to shove, I'll just remove it.
Want me to fix this for you? It'll be my way of paying you back for rescuing me.
Really? Can you fix it, Faith?
Can you really do that? It is an expensive music box. They told us it would cost a great deal to fix it.
True. With this planet's level of civilization, the parts for this wouldn't come cheap.
No.
If I can get my hands on the right parts, yes. And I think I know where to get them.
And suddenly I want to watch Scride. That was a good anime.
It's a little ways away, but I'll go get them later.
But we cannot ask you to do something like that.
How is their voice coming through? Can you hear them talking properly?
You saved my life. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Still.
And I'm sure that Mina wants it fixed, right?
Dude, you are a walking violation. How many years are you gonna send in jail?
Thank you, good sir.
In return, do you think I could get my sword back? I won't be able to go through the forest without it.
Okay, that's good.
You swear you are not with Norton and his gang?
That I'm not. What? You don't believe me?
No, I trust you. But be wary. If you are not one of Norton's gang, you will have more danger outside the village.
I know. I'll be fine.
Simple thought attained. I have a thought that is simple. Yeah, which is stupid. Every game should have a slider. And away we go. Yes, I'm still tracing out the outer edges of this thing as I try and make it 100%. Because if I do, I get a special item. And I think I have to keep all of those items. Like, I can use them, of course, but I want to try keeping them. I think there's something special you can do if you keep them all. 100% or bust. Actually, you get a kind of a bust. I'll show you what I mean when we get there. And just so you know, this is something you do a lot in this game. Like, you'll be missing like a 0.01% and you have to trace the edges of everything on the map. It can get a bit frustrating, just to say the least. Did I just come from this way? No, I did not. Yeah, it is one of the most annoying things ever. It's just like, it will fight you for that last 0.5%. I'm trying to remember which way is back to my pod. Oh, that's how I do that. Okay, I couldn't remember how to maximize my map, sorry. It is really friggin' fast. Looks like you ran away with part of your pod, buddy.
What?
Who? What? Why? Yep, memory card slots, they were fun.
There's no way the inhabitants of this planet know what this stuff is. It makes sense if they just smashed it up.
In all honesty, I still have memory cards.
No use wasting any more time here. I better get back to the village.
I'll be honest, I've never had a memory card corrupt. I filled a few of them up. I have a lot of reading to do still, and the thing is, by the time you get to the end of this game, you have so much to read that you have books. Like, I think they said that when you export this entire thing to your standard size print and page, you have almost 1,000 pages of like just story written into the dictionary. Comprised of farmers and field workers in no particular industry. Norton. Definitely appeared. Ancient abandoned ruin located in the village of Whipple. Nicholas. Vanguardian. Due to their planet flow gravity, Vanguardian only possess 7% of the physical strength of Earthlings. It is an underdeveloped planet. A detailed survey has not been conducted, but the race of the planet is thought to fall in the human category. But yeah, there's just so much to read. I'm gonna have to sit down and read all that, by the way, at some point. I'm gonna use you for some training. Let's go. Oh! Excuse you. Oh! Finally! I haven't done combat in a little bit, so my timing is off. Ooh. To think, this used to be top of the line gaming in the day. This was one of the best sellers out there. This was pretty much one of my favorite JRPGs. I can always go play Disgaea, but I don't know how y'all would like Disgaea. It's a bit more crazy, a bit more raunchy, and a bit more out there. This, You stole my crap. Yeah, like I said, it was like an old game FAQ thing. I don't even know if it even still exists, but it was just amazing to me just how much there is. Whoops, I didn't mean to go in your house. I'm leaving.
Hello there.
What a relief! You are well.
Never.
Someone was lurking in the direction you left in. We were worried.
Nicholas, could you please tell me more about Norton and his gang?
Well, well, for one, he's a shitty antivirus.
Who are they?
I do not know everything myself.
Sad music. Sorry.
Norton appeared suddenly in our village about half a year past. He ordered the village to supply him with food. Of course, we refused at first. The village needs its supply in the harsh winter. Norton was in fact ordering the village to die. But when people refused him, he called upon this mysterious light, and those it touched disappeared, one after the other. Carl, Siren, Kurt, all gone. And our father, who resisted until the very end. Of course, we told our Lord, but he said the idea of people disappearing into thin air was nonsense and didn't want to hear about it. Now some of the villagers have even joined Norton's gang.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Can't beat him, join him, and then the head honcho not wanting to go out of his way and investigate because, oh no, God forbid you do your job.
A mysterious light that makes people disappear? Nicholas, when you first met me, you asked me about my clothes and ears, right?
Ah, yes. Norton wore clothes made out of a strange material that was neither linen nor cotton, just like the clothes you wear. And his ears were shaped like yours. That is why I did not trust you at first. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. Can it be? That would explain the light, the clothes, and the ears.
Putting it together, I'll be fate.
Someone could steal pod parts that nobody on this planet should recognize.
Took you long enough.
Something the matter?
It's nothing. I was just thinking.
Now we just need Welch. Welch Vineyard.
But thinking isn't going to help anything. He may be dangerous, but I'd better go meet this Norton guy. I might even find out.
Yes, that's right. Go meet the guy who mercilessly kills innocent civilians and innocent, underdeveloped villagers because he wants a burger. Or a berry in this case. I've got a lot of berries out of this village.
Time to fix your music box. Can you wait just?
Okay.
That thing Norton's gang carried off, did it belong to you?
No, I thought it. Don't worry, I'll fix your music box.
You're a bad liar.
Nicholas, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Children, always hungry.
Very well. Let us eat.
So, just a heads up, if things go well, and if nothing changes, and that's a big if, I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That is 3 days straight, and I will be able to stream at a decent time, around 6 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. So for y'all, it should be a lot easier to catch a stream and things to work out. Then it would be up at early morning or late night whenever I do one of these streams. Boy be stupid, boy be dead. And off we go. Alrighty, so the kid is dumb enough to go get himself captured. Okay, let's go save the kid. You know, we've already violated the law. Might as well go all in. In for a penny, in for a pint. Never mind, not going there. Whoops. Dang it. Oh god, the music changed. Suddenly I sound like I was in a Sonic stage. Well, maybe not the next 5 days, but starting on Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, probably. I'm so close, just give it to me. Yeah, except for maybe Minecraft with a multiplayer. Yeah, I'm heavily dependent on whenever everybody's online for that one. Blue Betties. Blue Betties. This sounds way too much like a Sonic game. This is gonna be 1, 2. I see a 2 on the wall. God, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to map out. I forgot about this. Pretty much, but the thing is, that is an that's an MMO, that's an RPG for you. Thank you. Hello. Let's do this. Get in the air. Dead. Could you imagine whacking someone so hard with a sword you sent them flying into the air? That sounds painful. Yeah, exactly. 15 feet into the air.
If you only spare my life.
10 killing blows. Heck yeah. Pretty much. He had just literally, like, you just plunged it right through him, out his mouth, and then just flung him. Twitch can be sensitive, but I have mine set to a mature audience, I think. I could probably turn it off mature audience. I'm not playing... I need to turn it off of that, because I'm not playing, what's it called? I'm not playing Thousand Arms right now. I can have a, little bit more leeway. It doesn't have to be mature right now. Let's do this.
Real fight. Ta! Ta! Yeah. Yeah. Here.
10 consecutive killing blows. Ooh, I got a new skill, Blades of Fury. Hold the attack button down and repeatedly tap the attack button after adjacent to increase the number. Okay. I mean, you don't have to force yourself. I'm thankful that you are. But don't force yourself too much. By the way, you can't 100% this zone until you can come back later. I do remember that.
Real fight. Ta! Blade of Fury.
Oh, shit. Hello? Why can't I use my Blade of Fury? Fine. I'll just kill him. Jesus.
That was fun.
For some reason I couldn't use Blade of Fury. That upset me. It's not a one-time use skill. How do I get down there? Guess I don't. Okay then. I'm pulling all this from memory, by the way, so expect me to miss a lot. Maybe. We'll see. Ah, there we go.
Real fight. What do you think you're tough? That hurts. Blade of Fury. Blade of Fury.
There we go. I'm trying to do that since the beginning, but with a delay on my controller, it's a bit hard to execute it properly. There we go. A full combo on it. And then a kick in the face. But now, in some of these areas, though, you gotta come back for something known as the Ring of Destruction. It lets you blow down walls, pillars, things like that. And if you build up your destruction chain high enough, it gives you special items. And I ain't got that yet. No, if I'm just streaming on the PS4, it will not show me drop frames. But if I'm just playing through OBS, it shows me drop frames, and I have dropped no frames since I started streaming. This is just the skipping you see in here is my computer losing connection with my PS4. Mostly because I'm running off of a wired connection. I mean, a wireless connection instead of a wired connection. Come here, rich man. But that's not going to help. My wireless router, my computer, and my PS4 are all right next to each other. It's the fact that they're working on a 2.4 gigahertz connection. You're 6, huh? And instead of a 5 gigahertz, so the bandwidth is. This one does have heck, if I want, I could just plug my. If I had another cable, I could just plug my PS4 directly into my computer and be good to go.
Who are you, kid? What do you want? This is Lord Norton's turf, so beat it or else.
You ever just want to rip someone's nose off and make them say, "Got your nose"? In actuality, but no, yeah, it's I've got a Netgear router, supports 5G and 2.4. Dual band. It can support up to 4 continuous wireless networks. Has 10 accessible Ethernet ports, and it is gigabit standard, so it can do up to a 1 gigabit. Like it supports up to a 1 gigabit connection per Ethernet connection with a throughput of 1 gigabit up and down at the same time, by the way. At the exact same time. So if I just needed 2 Ethernet cables total, or 1 really, and good to go. Then I can stream to y'all, no problem.
Guys, I just want to know if you've seen a little boy around here.
A little boy?
I want to smack the shit out of this dude.
Oh, you mean Nicholas?
Yes.
Yeah, he came around here blabbering about getting something back and wanting to see Lord Norton.
Then what did he do?
Being the kind-hearted fellas we are, we gave the stupid kid what he wanted. I bet Lord Norton's re-educating the undisciplined little brat right now.
Once again, I just kind of want to snatch his face off and laugh.
What?
It's the kid's own fault. Nothing good can come from messing with Lord Norton. Don't worry, he'll learn it's better to join us than fight us. It's a shame the apple don't fall far from the tree. Idiocy must run in the family.
Any problems with me, just taking his head off?
Whoa there! Didn't I just say you can't pass through here? Wanna see that brat? You gotta beat us first.
Yeah, if I have everything wired via Ethernet in my house, which I don't, just most of the things in my room and ran out of cables. If I had more, I would most definitely run a connection to every room in the apartment. But we've only got like 100 megabit up. We have 100 megabit down and 10 megabit up. If I'm willing to pay I just looked it up, by the way, yesterday, 168 a month, which won't be available for another 2 years, I think it is, in my area. Year and a half or so. I can get a 970 megabit per second download and a 100 megabit per second upload. But I gotta wait 2 years. And that's about the only time it's actually gonna be useful. Other than that, my internal network is amazing outside of that. Everything uses a mix of 4G and 5G. They communicate through the router. The router can handle it pretty well. But 2.4 has limitations on its bandwidth. There's nothing, it's literally a technical limitation. Mirrored connection? What you mean?
Looks like we got another village idiot in need of some education.
They don't offer that in the US. Well, I mean they do, but you only get it, you'll get it if you do like both DSL and cable don't do that. I don't have fiber in my area. If I had fiber, then it would be mirrored. Let's say I had Verizon Fios in my area, which I don't. They offer a 1 gigabit plan, which is 1 gigabit either way. So I can do, let's say, let's say I have a let's say 900 megabits You there? Is it working now? That one was my fault. I moved my foot and knocked out the cable that I had, the power cable to my router. I just plugged it back in. You should be hearing me soon. Let me know if I come back in. I'm sorry about that. Gotcha. Sorry. But no. Cable and DSL don't have mirrored. Like, let me give you an idea. Whenever I had DSL, we had 6 megabits per second. Yeah, horrible, but that's the best DSL in my area. 6 megabits per second download with 0.4 megabits per second upload, which is why I had to use my phone to do everything. On my phone, cellular, it's mirrored. Cellular data is mirrored, so I get, I think it's 10 megabits per second down and 10 up. If it's, but this, streaming through, or no, I'm sorry, it's 7 down, 7 up, but with this, it's, with this, I get 10 megabit per second upload, and it doesn't interfere, and I can do my 300 megabit per second download, I mean my 100 megabit per second download and 10 megabit per second upload at the exact same time. I'm also about dead, so I need to heal. Get your butt kicked. Welcome to the US, man. Welcome to the US. I learned first aid. Oh, it does, but the U.S. Was stepping up his game. We had everything in place for net neutrality. We had everything going to literally force ISPs to reach a set bandwidth, basically saying you must provide, I think it was 2020 was the base rate, and every ISP must provide this to all areas. If you are the main ISP in an area, even if it's a very poor area, whenever a new house is built, or even the old houses, there is to be a network connection for them. You know, basically treat it like a utility, where every time you hook up a house, there has to be water, sewage, and lighting, no matter what. Well, after that got passed, it was working towards it, and then Trump took over, we had Ajit Pai, and then they basically pushed it back, saying that net neutrality was harmful to businesses. The gigantic businesses like AT&T, Spectrum, Verizon, these companies that own so much, and in return we get screwed out of it. The original draft made it where companies don't even own the lines themselves. They're owned by the governments and the Nope. Our rules forced your network speed to increase, but we've rolled back those rules because the guy they put in used to work for Verizon, and everybody pretty much sure he was bought off. And it pisses me off that we have to suffer for someone else's greed. But welcome to the United States.
So Nicholas is locked up somewhere in here. Hurry up and find him.
They did it that way in order to it was a marketing ploy. That's something y'all gotta understand. We didn't change it as much as companies changed it, and the people they back in our government made it into law, and the FCC changed definitions that way. Oh shit. like I say, in the end, in the U.S., if there's not a big company or business backing you, you don't get to make rule changes. You don't get really get heard. And the entire U.S. is set up that way. Oh please, that'll never happen, because AT&T and Spectrum, the biggest providers in the United States, like, to give you an idea, I used to have AT&T DSL. Well, whenever they put net neutrality in place and changed the definition, they were bringing the upgrades, getting fiber optic and DSL hybrid in place to bring it in here to keep up with standards. But the moment they saw a chance, it was removed from, that law was revoked or repealed, and now they pulled out of our area saying, well, y'all are too poor, we don't have enough money coming in, we're not going to put internet in place there. And the reason why we switched over to Spectrum is because AT&T sent us a notice stating pretty much that whenever they are no longer supporting internet in our area, if we have to switch to their mobile plan with limited bandwidth, or else we lose our internet if anything happens. So, like, maybe the line gets cut because a tree falls on it. Well, too bad, it's gone forever. We're not coming back to fix it. That's how they did it. And so we went with Spectrum, because now Spectrum is going around our entire area and buying up all of AT&T's customers at cheap rates. And if you're coming from AT&T, you'll get a cheaper rate than their own long-term customers for about 2 years, and then it goes back up to the regular rates. But instead, they made it, well, now that you've joined, even if I were to leave, I have to pay the next month. Even if I leave right now by contract, I have to pay next month as well. And then the only fiber optic in this area is through Verizon, and it's business line only. It is a 1 gigabit per second connection. But you have to be a business and have a business tax ID to use it. They will not sell it to you if you are not. Now, if you live in the city center, or if you go to the next county over to the main city there, Florence, you can get fiber optic, you can get cable, you can get DSL, all at higher speeds, competitive pricing. Like, my internet would be about $20 cheaper in Florence, just because they're trying to stay competitive with everyone else. And that is why Google Fiber was such a big deal. It forced, let me play and talk at the same time. It forced companies like AT&T and Spectrum and Verizon to offer cheaper competitive pricing across the network. And so it is a failure in the sense that they went under because it just cost too much to run all the fiber line, but it is a success. Well, I'd have to earn enough money to do so. I'd have to get my business license, I'd have to get this set up as a company with me as the only employee, and then I'd have to set up my tax ID. I almost died. Oh no, you don't. Jesus, I hate that dude. Woo-hoo-hoo. He almost got me. There's a lot to becoming a streamer with you as a... many times you have to register yourself as almost like a company in and of yourself. Now, the US is all about making the rich richer and the poor poorer. It's how it's set up, man. And it isn't just lip service that some people do to push their cause. In the US, I think it was like 3% of the US's population own 98% of its wealth. It's something that I'd have to pull back up. There was a statistical study done on it, and from outside the U.S., done by it was certified by 4 separate countries in the UN, and that's how it works. Like, to give you an idea, man, the cost of living in my state is about, what, 37 grand, 37,000, and I earn 13 before taxes, 8 after taxes, which is why I still live with my mother. It is just too expensive for people like me.
So this Norton guy's an off-worlder too. Wonder what he's doing here.
Yep. Oh god, I can't remember the password. 284? I don't remember. I saw the numbers outside the building. Shoot. It's 2 something. It always starts with 2. 420 blazing. I mean, why not, right? It was 256. Okay. I remembered it was something. There's a secret to it. It was like it's like, my way I always remembered it was max color. Whenever you're altering your color gradient on your, like, you're customizing, 255 is max, and I always remembered it's 1 plus max. That's how you do it. But I'm thinking in my head, there's no way it's that easy. So yeah, 256 binary. Kill this dude first. And then you. There we go.
That was easy.
But nah, in the US it's hard. And thing is, people use the word socialism. What they don't understand is, in the US, is that socialism is a form of capitalism. We're not talking about like Nazi socialism. We're not talking about that. We're talking about where everyone works together to make your country better, as in the rich give more and the money gets disseminated down to the poor when they're sick, and when you're healthy, the money you're giving to the, let's say you do health insurance, right? That was all out of order from what I was thinking. So you're healthy, you're putting money into a government healthcare system through taxes. Whenever you're sick, that money goes back to you. I'm not talking like, okay, socialism is in the government controls and gets all of your money and tells you what to think. That's a totalitarianism. I'm not talking about that kind of socialism. We're talking about capitalistic socialism, which is, in my opinion, a lot better. But, you know, oh my god, the word social's in there. It means that you're a Nazi lover. Let's hate on it and not even look into it. Welcome to the US. I mean, dude, I'm paying like 44% in taxes. And I don't have health insurance. I don't have enough to live off of. My government tells me that even though that because I earn so little, I don't qualify for medical assistance, aka the government's health care. I earn too little for it. I earn too much for my state insurance and too little for my federal insurance. we force our people to pay taxes in such a manner to where we have to pay our taxes. And the free systems that allow you to pay taxes are hidden behind walls. You have to know your way around it. Luckily I do, or else I'd have to pay to file my taxes as well. And then a lot of your taxes, like the things you can do to get money back to help you out, are hidden behind sneaky lettering and that you have to pay someone to decipher for you.
The music box parts. I wanted to get them back. I could not ask you to do this for us.
You're a dumbass kid, aren't you?
That's crazy.
It is dangerous here. You must leave.
Nicholas? Hang in there, Nicholas.
Dead.
Must leave.
Ed, I better hurry. Think. Oh yeah. I could short the battery in my communicator, or... Wait. I might be stuck here if I lose my communicator.
Yeah, it does, but you know what my country's way of handling a blue screen is? Oh my god, you've seen a blue screen. Let's put a virus on it and make it worse. Remember who we elected for president? Well, actually the populace did not vote our president in. The common populace, the vast majority, well not the vast majority, but the majority voted the other person in. But the current president got in because the electoral college said he should be there. And that's stupid. That's not a democracy. That's a republic. Which, I mean, the U.S. is a Republican oligarchy. So that makes perfect sense. We are not a democracy, despite the kind of crap they try and shove down the kids' throat in school. Though 6 states now have gone to vote, and it has passed in their own state parliaments. As of the coming 2020 election, they will not be holding true to the electoral college normal system. The way the electoral college works is that if the way our electoral college works, which you need to go see CGP Grey, he explains this pretty good, is that it is a all-in system where if the president of, let's say in your state, the majority votes for one president, all the votes go to that president in the electoral college. So in the end, if you win, and the thing is, you don't get equal votes. Every state, a smaller state with less population, gets more vote in the electoral college, and they say it's so you can balance it out, saying, oh, well, hey, well, these people are getting votes. But because they're bigger and have more population, they can bully us smaller states around, which is bullshit. But the way these 6 states have voted, pretty much, we are a shit show reality just falling apart, and the world hangs on every letter of it, and I can't blame you. It's like, who are you gonna kill next? Which gun's gonna fire next? Who's gonna shoot who? Which president's gonna do what? Is there gonna be a fight in our government? Are we gonna go through another civil war? I mean, this is America. There's no telling. But anywho, the way these states are going to handle it is the votes will be split based off of the voting. So if 60% of the people vote for one for one candidate, and 40 vote for the other, then 60% of the votes will go for one, 40 will go for the other, and that is how it's going to be. And it's starting to take hold that way. Since we can't actively get rid of the electoral college because of how it's been written into our law system, we have to first get every state on the same page, and then once every state is on the same page, we can go to government, we can send it through the Senate and Congress and the House, and then finally have it changed using the judiciary system. I see it coming. I wouldn't doubt you.
What am I thinking? There's no time. Hold on, Nicholas. I'll get you out.
Your communicator looks oddly like a grenade, my dude. I want you to know that. It blows up like a grenade too. I think we need to talk about what you talk into in your spare time.
In there, Nicholas.
The last time we had something like that happening, it was a Samsung, and you know they kind of stopped making it.
That's a relief.
Yeah, the U.S. is in some deep crap. Is he cursing at me? How dare he?
Oh, right. My translator was built into that communicator. No time for regrets. We better get out of here.
Just so you know, we know that Samsung still exists far in the future because things are still blowing up. At least we know they're a stable stock to invest in.
That was a phase gun. So you must be Norton.
Yeah, that's me. I am Norton the Great.
Oh my god, what happened to your face?
It's so nice to hear genuine Terran being spoken, huh? Seems like ages.
Why are you here? You're not from this planet, are you?
I'm from Razer, boy. Part of the Federation.
Razer? I've heard of
Razeb.
Right. That planet filled with joy seekers that keep Federation membership. So what are you doing here? This is an underdeveloped planet, you know.
Not much to tell. I was involved in this unfortunate accident. Guess it was a bit much even for Razer, so I was sentenced to spend the rest of my days in exile on a deserted planet. But the escort ship they were transporting me on had engine trouble and ended up crash landing here.
Yes, engine trouble. Did you piss in the gas tank? I bet you did.
Can you believe it? All I had to do was mess with their engine.
Pretty much. This is the tale of Norton Antivirus. This sounds about right. Look, I'm an antivirus, you know, but I did something bad. I didn't catch a virus I should have, and I guess it was a big enough one that even the other antiviruses were like, yeah, we can't have this. But they tried to uninstall me. I was like, nope, and I became a virus instead. Sound about right?
Those stupid pilots ended up frying their engines. Oh, man. All I was trying to do was create a distraction so I could make my escape. But we ended up crashing, and this planet's become my prison.
And the others, Norton?
Huh? That's Lord Norton to you.
There must have been others. The escort ship.
Oh, those guys, they're dead, the poor fools. They were trying to send out a distress signal and a bolt of lightning smote them where they stood. Bam! That crash part was unfortunate. But no use crying over spilt milk. I've been devoting... You get my drift?
So that's why you've been raiding Whipple?
Yeah, something like that. You're a smart kid. That's why I was raiding the village, and that's why you got...
You see, he really is Norton Antivirus. Now he's a virus that wants to spread. He wants to conquer the whole system, or planet in this case.
You'll be happy to know I'm gonna make the most of those parts I stripped from your escape pod.
It does, doesn't it?
It's guys like you.
Boy, you might want to get your god under control. Come on. You are not malware bites. Chill. Back off.
Huh? What the...
You happen to have a hole in your head now.
I thought I lost you when your distress signal went out. Might never have found you if it weren't for those explosions.
What do you want? You're not one of them Federation...
Who, me? A Federation soldier? Yeah, that's a good one.
Now, to be honest, I use Malwarebytes to fix a lot of issues. I hate to admit it, but it's a decent program. It's very useful.
Well then, who are you?
Cliff Fitter, a Clausian and member of Quark.
A Clausian?
Sorry, no time to explain. Kinda in a hurry. Just let me have Fate, that Earthling boy over there, and I'll be on my way. I don't plan on butting into whatever you got going on over here.
How do you know my name?
Let's not sweat the details. Suffice it to say, you're my man.
Get right there, or I'll blast you!
Huh? You talking to me?
You think you could fool me? There's no way a Clausian would come here. You're probably some sort of spy. It's obvious.
Sorry.
Look, since I'm such a nice guy, I'm gonna fill you in on a little secret. That gun you have there has no effect on us Clausians. You didn't know that?
Shut your pie hole!
Shut up. Don't even think about it. I know you're probably gonna do it. But still.
I'm done lecturing. Time to teach you a lesson.
Jesus Christ! Stay in the air! Oh shit. Oh! I will rip you a new asshole! Jesus Christ! Hey, I got a trophy! Shootout!
Know your enemy before you strike the first blow.
Yes, Sensei.
Well, so much for that guy. But I did try to warn him.
I've heard the physical abilities of Clausians far outstrip those of Earthlings, and he said Quark. Wasn't that an anti-Federation group?
We beat his butt so hard his existence exploded.
Back a little bit. Well, this is about the only thing that still works. The rest is ruined. Here.
Is this a communicator?
Mind reading Cliff? What do you mean, mind reading Cliff?
Can't live without one. I can't figure out why you wouldn't have one with you.
What am I trying? Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna pause for a moment. What do you mean, mind reading Cliff? Can't live without one. I can't figure out why you wouldn't have one with you. I don't get it. Why am I reading Cliff?
Thanks for getting me out of that mess. You saved my life.
Whoa there. Don't go thanking me yet. You see, I've come to abduct you.
Look, I've come to take you and your children. But guess what? You'll be. I can't remember. I had an idea and it went. It just shot right out the ass. It's gone. It's like, I'm done with it. Bye. Door slam.
Now, don't get all worked up. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. It's just, my boss wants to meet you. That's why I came all the way out here to find you.
Boss? You mean Quark's boss?
Ah, I gotcha.
That's right. Our leader wants to see you. But you've sure made it a tough job. First, First, I went to Haida and ran into that mess thanks to you. Then, I get here and find you poking your nose into matters better left alone.
Oh, what are you, my dad?
You make it sound
Dad?
like my fault.
Wow, that accent came out hard. Huh. Bum bum bum. Foreshadowing.
Just kidding, don't sweat it. At any rate, I got you now, and I did. And besides, you want to see your
Shut
old
up.
man, don't you? He's been captured by the Vendini.
I try to keep my accent under wraps, but I can't always do it. Sometimes it does come out.
Dad? But why?
Dad? Why Dad? That hurt.
All I know is your old man was abducted from the evacuation facility on Haida.
Look, Fate, I want you to take a little page out of Mize's book. Blue flames everywhere. You've got the blue, you've got the circle, you need the flames.
What about my mother? And Sophia?
Well, we know your mom's safe. She should have already arrived at remote station number 6. I don't know about the girl. I've had my hands full just trying to track down your escape pod.
You probably won't find it in my oldest videos. I was very careful about my accent ever since I've been young. I was raised half northeastern U.S. and half southeastern U.S. and the two accents mesh in the middle, giving me very little accent. But every so often, the southern one comes out, and I quickly squash it.
How do you know all this? What else?
Not much else. Sorry. Oh yeah, I do know what your old man Dr. Lineguard was researching.
You mean symbological genetics? My dad's an authority in that field, so it's no surprise.
No, that's not happening.
Symbological genetics. 19 years ago. Never mind, that doesn't matter right now. Come on.
Look, Cliff,
Any other way off this planet, dude?
get your dick off my hand. I understand that you came to my rescue, but I'm not jerking you off.
Look, I'm sure things will clear up if you just come with me. Besides, you'll be able to see your old man again.
But according to you, my father was captured by Vendine. So how could I possibly see him?
Simple. Quark will go rescue your old man, too.
He's abducting you
Why would
anyways.
an anti-Federation group want to help my father?
No, I'm not playing along.
Well, tell you what, it's kind of complicated. Let's not get into that right now. So, are you coming or not?
Okay, I'll go with you.
Dun dun dun.
But could we stop by Whipple first? I want to make sure the boy gets back.
Sure, whatever. But I still think you shouldn't have gotten involved.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not asking for your opinion then, my dude. Where the hell did we put the kid? Did he just like magically teleport in my arms or something?
I promise. I won't let your efforts go to waste.
You done? Okay, I'm gonna blow the place.
I'm in Norton's lair. Yeah, I'm afraid what private information I'm gonna find or what virus is gonna come poking out of a wall. Nothing really. I think I've already fully explored it. Oh, I didn't even see him.
Here I go. Bring it on.
Fly away. Memory card slot 1,500 gigabytes. Yeah. Wait, is that what it actually said? Hold on. If so, because that's just how much storage space I have on my computer right now. Oh, no, you were just being sarcastic or, you know, ironic.
Bring it on.
Jesus. Damn, I hit him so hard the audio cut out. Yeah, but could you imagine, like, you saw how big an 8 megabyte was? Could you imagine a 1.5 terabyte memory card? How big that would have had to have been back in the day? Because that was pretty much just a solid state system, or was it more of a bubble memory? I'm not sure. Flash memory, maybe?
You're wrong. Things aren't normal. Nicholas and Mina's parents are gone forever.
Hey, old man, you about to die. Dang! 2 enemies killed at once. I mean, you're not wrong. I've seen the calculation device, that machine that, oh god, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a literal physical machine that's used for calculating, and it used storage in the way of rotating gears and drums. That was memory storage, and it was like one of the very first computers of its kind. This is like pre-electronic era, pre-electronics, radio, all that. It was a long time ago.
Looks like an even match.
Oh, sweet, double full.
Know your enemy before you...
Huh. Nice. Suddenly I'm taken back to the days of punch cards and Scantrons.
Bring it on. Here.
Dang. Jesus. Stop hitting me.
Too slow. All right.
They knocked the crap out of me. Wait, where the heck am I? I'm trying to get out of here. I mean, but that's where most computers come from. You gotta start somewhere. Those wildly impractical will eventually become practical. If there's one thing humans can do, it's make the impractical practical to serve their own purpose. It still irritates me that it's not a... Whatever. Whatever.
I can get back here. I'll be waiting for you.
Come on.
Okay.
Don't keep me waiting too long, kid.
By the way, once we leave this planet, I'm probably gonna save. And call it done for the day. Is your sorting system like mine? Where it falls is where it stays, because that's where it belongs?
I don't care about the music box. I just care about my brother. My brother!
Well, your brother's a dumbass. He doesn't care about you because he went for the music box.
Don't worry, he's just asleep. He wouldn't leave you alone, Mina.
Really?
Really?
Are you cocking guns over there?
There.
Oh, you were fixing the music box. I hear click, 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 click. It's like, somebody got a Glock and you might want to run, my dude.
Time for me to go.
I recognize this tune from somewhere. Was it from the first game? If I finally clear up the mess, you bet someone is going to come over the next day and... Well, yeah, that's kind of how it works here, too. Uh-oh. For what you've done? I think she's pregnant. Let's see, where's the house that had the girl who had the almighty broom? The hell did that just say? Metacentra proxine. Oh. Heck yeah. Well, I go in by the hand signals, always covering her stomach, always saying take responsibility. If you've ever seen anything Japanese, it's like you better take responsibility for your actions, and it's always some heroine, someone that's pregnant. And she's like, I had to endure so much, look at what you've done to me. I could see, yeah, it's complicated. Ah, so that was you. Hello, almighty brain. It's complicated.
Yeah.
This dude fronts harder than a billboard, just like in your face all the time.
You remember that cliff near your escape pod? Our way out lies beyond there. Let's go.
Okay.
What's up with them in this place? Whipple are young. Well, that's because all the adults died. If I'm not mistaken from the backstory, they all, most of them die. The younger ones are given most of the food and the energy, or not energy, but the food of their harvest. And when what's his name came along and started taking the food, they were given food first. Not to mention, a lot of the parents resisted Nox. I mean Norton, and because they resisted Norton, he killed them. And so a lot of the older ones are just straight up dead. As you can tell, I am trying desperately to get what I need to get that thing. I'm just running along the walls on everything.
Looks like an even match.
What the hell was that, my dude? Using only battle skills. It's irritating me. It's irritating the crap out of me. It's 9789. I don't remember 9. Nine 9869. I think it's 99%. Yes, I did it. I've got the 1 to 144 scale bunny. 9. I can't be Fox. I can't do it. It gives +5 movement to the whole party. And that's what it looks like. 3D model of a bunny. Highly precise machined item. Handy miniature size. And that is what I was going for, because as you get them and you complete each map, they give you an overall boost, which helps majorly. Okay, now I can get out of here. And today, we jump! It's a rabbit. It's a rabbit, dude. It's a rabbit.
Transport us up as soon as you can. Huh? Oh, no problem. I got him. Hey, I haven't done anything. Yeah, I know. Now hurry up and get us out of here.
Cliff at a Cliff hasn't done anything, but I know what happens to Cliff, and people. They get pushed.
The ship will be here soon. Once we're ready, it's good riddance to this hunk of rock. My ship's not so big, but it's packing a gravitic warp engine. It's quite the speed demon.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah?
There's something I've been meaning to ask.
What's that?
Why does Quark's leader want to meet with me? I'm just a college student from Earth.
Oh, no comment.
And today, people, we have Politics 101. It's not how big it is, it's not about the motion. How is it? It's not how big the boat is, it's all about the motion of the ocean.
No, it's not.
Something like that, I don't know.
Well, I guess the biggest reason would be our leader wants to chat with you?
Nice try, but that's avoiding the question. Why'd your leader want to meet with me?
Hey, how should I know? I just do what I'm told. There's probably something our leader wants to talk to you about.
And that something is?
You're stuck in Thousand Arms. I think everyone is stuck in Thousand Arms.
With me and find out for yourself.
I am suddenly very ready for Thursday.
Much more than that.
However, Thursday, I think I'm off that day, so I can actually do the Thousand Arms stream earlier than normal. It's a bird of prey. Quick, it's a Klingon. Call Kirk. Tackle. And after 1,000 arms, that does not look right to me. How dare you put me back in 1,000 arms? I almost exclusively work nights and evenings. It's where there's only 2 of us who do it, so I'm the main one who does it anywhere from 3 to 6 times a week. At least the FMVs are good in this game. Every so often, I'll work an early shift.
Let's get a move on. She'll be expecting us.
I think it's been about a month. But about a month ago, I worked a 7 a.m. shift. But that was a month ago.
Rendezvous point is Beta 747372406. You got that, Mirage?
So, a Boeing 747 with the area code in Virginia meets the regional code of a state of a county here in South Carolina and the phone numbers. Look at that. Nope. South Carolina, just like almost every U.S. state, is a right-to-work state. There is no union. There are no bonuses for working overnight. It's missing a number, man. There are no bonuses for working overnight. There is no holiday pay. There's none of that. You get paid your flat rate, and if you go into overtime, over 40 hours, you get time and a half. And over 60 hours, it's 2 times pay. But we're not allowed to even go over 40 hours in my company. You go over 40 hours, and you're immediately told to get off the clock and go home.
Engaging conventional engines. Gravitic warp core, normal.
These space chairs look very uncomfortable. And this beeping is getting on my nerves. I just hit X.
Welcome back.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is my navigator and partner in crime. I leave the day-to-day operation of the ship to her.
Man, you'd have to shove it up the whole U.S.'s ass. Even the U.S. doesn't get involved. Most states in the U.S. are right-to-work states. They can literally fire you for almost no reason whatsoever, and all you can say is okay, and go find another job.
Mirage, this is our target.
Yes, I knew right away. Nice to meet you, Fate. I'm Mirage Kos.
Nice to meet you too. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she just looked at him like, I see in your soul, little child. I will eat you. And he's like, she's beautiful.
Faye, you okay?
Boy, keep it in your pants. This isn't...
Don't fall for it.
Ah, he called it. He can read your mind. Done.
She may look pretty, but she's a... Any funny ideas, and you're liable to meet a swift yet painful death.
Hey, wait a sec. Who said I was falling for anyone?
Relax, I was just warning you.
I was wondering, just how long will it take till we get to your leader?
We'll be there soon. It's about 3 hours to the rendezvous point. Mirage, go take a shower. I'm leaving you in charge.
Oh, Cliff, it looks like you can forget that shower.
Huh? What is it?
I've just detected a gravitic space anomaly up ahead. I'm bringing us out of gravitic space to avoid it.
You serious? You think it's hostile?
Vendini battleships detected 400
Yep, they're hostile.
kilometers ahead.
But why would you raise that flag? Hey, you think they're hostile? I don't know. How about you ask God if he created the universe? Well, depending on who you ask, yes or no. Ask Red if it's on an apple.
An ambush, huh? Man, it's bad enough having to worry about Federation ships. Open up a comm link.
Hold on.
Well, in their defense, a black hole could be a gravitic anomaly. A star that's been thrown off of its normal trajectory could be a gravitic anomaly.
Connection confirmed. Okay, the link's open.
Me, after a good meal, could be a gravitic anomaly because, oh. There you go. That'll work too. Assholes ahead!
This is the Eagle, a Clausian ship. We don't want any trouble with you.
You're wasting your time. The enemy ships are already prepared to attack.
Seems they know who we've got on board. Escape's our only hope. It'll be tough without using gravitic warp, but we've got no choice. Reverse course. Conventional engines full power.
Roger.
Full power to rear shields. And let me see a chart for this region. All right. Course 116, Mark 2.
No promises.
Activate auto evasion program. Fasten crew safety harnesses.
Roger. Course entry complete. Speed maximum. Program activated.
Ready for a bumpy ride? I know how these roller coasters go.
Hey, feeling lucky, kid?
Oh my god, it vibrates.
We've evaded round 1 from the enemy's disruptor cannon.
Yes, let's just shake the screen violently.
Nearing objective point.
All right. As soon as we're there, go into gravitic warp.
Warp is currently non-functional.
Ha.
I got a hunch it'll function the moment we reach the objective point. Get us on a straight line between the ships and that planet. Then pop us up Starside. We'll open up the distance that way.
Very well. But we won't be able to designate our warp destination.
Pretty much.
We're toast if we stay.
At least he knows how to... Oh my god, I gotta stop. You have... Stop. I'm trying to get out of that mode.
Space is big, right? Our odds ain't that bad.
You got a hunch?
Roger. The enemy's fired again. 4 rounds now approaching.
4, huh? This is gonna be close. Either we enter gravitic warp first or we get pummeled. Now's the time to pray, gentlemen.
But she's a lady.
Looks like we might lose the race. Here comes the first round now, and we're 7 seconds from objective.
Who cares if we take a few rounds?
Warp engine damaged, but still functioning.
You bet it is. Activate gravitic warp.
Woo! Boom, bitch. That's it. I still love the FMVs of this game. They are amazing.
We've thrown off the Vendini ships.
Phew. That was close.
Yes, blue flames, pretty much.
Yes, but now we're pretty far from the rendezvous point.
Well, it can't be helped. Besides, it won't hurt to make her wait a little. Let's take our time.
Wow, your hunch really paid off.
Finally, some respect.
Yeah, a healthy respect for your recklessness.
What is that supposed to mean? A little more honesty would be nice. Like, hey, that Cliff sure is something. Or, you're a genius, Cliff.
Sorry. I actually do laugh and enjoy these things sometimes.
Fun.
What is it, Mirage?
The gravitic warp core is overheating. We should reduce speed immediately.
It just makes me want to go watch Stargate,
Scrounge.
SG-1 or Atlantis.
What? Didn't I specifically request that you tell me these things sooner?
Why is his voice familiar? I know his voice. Is he the captain from Firefly? Not Firefly. Yeah, Firefly.
Get back to conventional space, pronto.
No, he can't be. But I know his voice actor from something.
Bad news.
Now what?
Both the conventional and gravitic warp engines have scrammed. The backup engine isn't functioning either. I'd say we have a problem.
Damn it! Where are we now?
We're currently within Elacor 2's gravitational field.
If all our energy sources are shot, then we can't communicate either.
No.
I'm sure she'll figure out something happened to us after we don't show up when we're supposed to.
One would hope so.
Well, Mirage, come up with something.
I'll see what I can do.
Aren't you the most useless captain? Hey, look, something needs to be done. You do it. Thank you.
What can we do? Aren't all the engines scrammed?
For starters, we gotta land before we crash. Then, we wait to be rescued.
Great plan.
Look, my mission is to bring you to our leader. Until then, watch out for you. Trust me. You're as safe as a turtle in its shell.
Yeah, but you can cook a turtle. It's called soup, man. You can crack a shell.
A turtle dropping out of orbit.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing.
We'll be entering into Elacor 2's atmosphere in another 30 seconds. Get ready for a bumpy ride, you two. And those tongues and you'll bite them off.
At least one of them has sense.
Die of blood loss.
No. English voice actor. English.
Yes,
Roger.
ma'am.
Not the Japanese one. I know who the Japanese one is, and yeah, I know all the games he played. I need the English voice actor.
What is that thing?
I saw pointy tits. Welcome to the world of low polygon.
A star fallen from the sky?
Nonsense. It looks nothing like a falling star.
Well, what is it then?
How am I supposed to know?
Well, if you don't know what a falling star looks like, and you don't know what it is, how maybe she's right.
Just our luck. We landed right in the middle of a city.
Not to mention we're out of power. And the helm is out of whack. You should be happy to be alive.
I guess this is no time to be worrying about...
Dave Wittenberg. Huh.
What do we do now?
Second planet in the Elacor system has an axial tilt of 32.6 degrees and 0.8 AUs from its parent star. The gravity is 0.9 Gs. Other than the fact that the atmosphere is mostly comprised of noble gases such as neon instead of nitrogen, it has an atmospheric composition which closely resembles that of Earth. Yeah, he is. I don't know. I thought I remembered it from Firefly, the TV show Firefly, but I think I'm wrong there. But I don't think that's David Wittenberg. Let me out, damn it! I want to save my game.
You there, move!
Snooty soldier.
What's this?
That might be why I know him. He was Kakashi Sensei, I think.
One of Aquaria's new weapon?
We seem to be sort of... What will you do?
Not much we can do with the eagle scrapped like this. Fighting our way out isn't really... Well, at least we're still in one piece.
See, I know some of my voices.
Oh well, let's just step outside and see what happens.
Hold on just a second. Even minimal contact with the inhabitants of... Besides, we have no idea what they'll do to us once we're out there.
Can you eat you?
Better ideas?
Make you a slave. No, I'm sorry.
Well, still.
Don't worry.
You're like fucking Hermione. We'll get in trouble, or worse, expelled, or how the fuck the thing goes. Still.
I have a hunch they won't kill us right away.
Another hunt?
Come on, trust me. Didn't we make it here safely? I tell you, my hunches are always right.
How about that time when we almost crashed into that asteroid because of a hunch?
She calling your shit, man. She ain't taking it.
Oh, but that was one time.
One time.
At any rate, I don't think we have any other choice.
What do you think they'll do?
Well, we'll probably be taken prisoner.
You say it like you don't even care.
Yeah, but only you and I will.
Huh? What about Mirage?
We'll have Mirage wait until later to make an escape. Mirage, stay until nightfall, then leave under the cover of darkness.
Right. That...
But Mirage...
You're forgetting. She's a Clausian. She'll be fine. I pity the soldier that tries to take her.
Want me to come rescue you?
Nah, no need. There'll probably be too many of them anyway. We'll think of something. You scout around and find a way to contact the Diplo. Don't put
Diplo.
yourself in danger trying to hook up
A weird ass name. Okay.
They can come get
Well,
us then.
I think we're coming up on a save point, so once I get there, I'm gonna go ahead and save and call it for the night. It's been a roller coaster of a night, I tell you.
Alright, time to go.
Thanks.
But thank you all for coming in, especially you, Eric, both for the donation and for the well, for staying around. It's like everybody else didn't make it, or those who were because things just would not stream proper. I have to do it like this.
I said it'll be okay. I'm counting on you.
Okay. Be careful.
No promises. Things tend to blow up around me if you haven't noticed.
Hey! There's something moving! What? Person?
Thought I was near a save point. Jesus.
There's people at...
We...
Get 'em!
Get him!
Wait, please!
Give it up, kid. Nothing we can do.
Give up?
Look behind you.
Jesus, I'd scream at that face too.
Well, what was it?
Eriglyph the 13th?
We believe it to be a new Aquarian. We have the 2 crew members locked up in the dungeon.
Very well. Continue with your investigation and step up the pace of the invasion of Arias. If the enemy has a new weapon into active service, then time is of the essence.
Your Majesty.
What think you, Woltar?
If this object that has fallen on our city is truly a new Aquarian weapon, then we are in trouble. Aquaria has shown an admirable ability to wage war of late.
I don't know if I'd call waging war admirable.
Woltar appears to lack confidence.
Shut up, Vox.
Eriglyph has your Storm Brigade cavalry, Albel's Black Brigade heavy cavalry, and my winged Dragon Brigade for good measure. They stand no chance against our Legion, sire. Their weapons have proven themselves little threat to us. Anything they throw at us, we
No, I'm still at work the next 2 days, man. I don't, like I said, my next days off are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have to work the next 2 days. I have to be at work at 4 p.m. my time, and it is currently... It is currently 2:56 Sunday for me. So I have to be at work in what, 14 hours? What do you mean, what the fuck is our holiday then? Huh? What do you mean holiday? I'm confused.
Right, Albel?
If they're the enemy, we kill them.
If only things were as simple as you say.
Hey, emo kid.
Regardless, we have yet to see any evidence the object is a new Aquarian weapon. My men have already begun to interrogate the crew members. They'll talk before long.
That must be just you. Because even if I did, I work in grocery, so I don't have a holiday. To me, holidays are just more work.
The Inquisitor, he always seems to enjoy his work too much.
He is the best.
As long as they do not die before they talk. We are not barbarians. Even prisoners have certain rights, you know.
You speak absurdities. Prisoners have no rights. We'll hurt them until they squeal.
Yeah, here, grocery stores are not required to follow any holidays. We're open even during federal holidays. Even during election day, we are open. We are closed Christmas because the corporate office wants us to be, and because customers would revolt if they didn't let their employees off on Christmas. But to be honest, if they could, they'd keep us open Christmas Day as well. We're also open our Thanksgiving Day. But we're only open to 7 p.m. instead of midnight. But we close down Christmas Eve early at 7 p.m. and don't open back up till the day after Christmas. And then we don't have another day that we are closed until next Christmas, unless we're shut down by severe weather or something else. But it takes a lot to shut us down.
As a result.
Our company's policy basically is every day that we're closed, we're losing money, so you have no reason not to be closed. Because I don't have a choice. I am exhausted. I take 1 week off a year. That's it. Just one whole week, because I only get 2 weeks off on vacation. And I have to cash one of them out throughout the year just to afford to keep ends meeting. The rest of it, I just get that 1 week and work, and work, and work, and work. Welcome to the United States, man.
It's necessary, but I think your men have a tendency to take things too far.
What's the big deal?
Nope, we're open Sundays, man. Like, it's Sunday right now. I have work 4 to 10 tonight.
I'll be happy to take care of them.
What we have, if we do kill them, we'll make sure they cough before they croak, huh?
Let's put it this way. Our biggest days on business are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday after church, but around 11 p.m. on, 11 a.m. on to about 8 p.m. are our busiest times on a Sunday. We do more money on a Sunday than we do on a Friday, and more on Friday than any other day of the week outside of Saturday and Sunday, and Saturday is when we do the most. I can't give you specific numbers, but let's just say we do a lot.
That will be quite enough. Now is not the time for us to haggle over such matters.
Indeed, it is not.
Vox, continue your interrogation. Woltar and Albel, return to your posts. We are counting on your knights. You are the pride of our great kingdom.
If a grocery store is closed on Sunday here, then there would be riots. People do more shopping on Sunday than they do Fridays, man. And if you were to close, people would say that you're not a very welcoming or good experience. You should be open on Sundays, blah, blah, blah. The only exception on things that are closed on Sunday usually are alcohol stores in my county. But in other counties within my state, you can sell alcohol on Sundays, so they're always open.
Yes, sire.
Why don't you just spit it out? Play nice and we'll treat you right.
Oh god, that sounds wrong.
That thing you were riding, what was that? A new Aquarian weapon, eh?
Aquaria?
Answer the question!
I told you. I don't know.
Nope. Around here, and your local mom and pop stores are closed, and your big ones stay open. Hey, just in my town alone, we have like 9 grocery stores that are considered corporate grocery stores. Like Food Lion, Piggly Wiggly, Bilo, KJ's, Harris Teeter, Aldi's, Lidl, and like a few others that are like gigantic. And then you have the little mom and pop stores. They are getting run out of town by the giant corporate ones. Somebody's really into his leather play.
Yes, sir.
How long is this cutscene?
Yo, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What did he do to where they had to actually extra bind him?
Look who's talking.
Well, yeah, but I'm more used to torture than you are.
Because you're a member of an anti-Federation organization.
You could say I've been around. You held up pretty well, though.
What could I do? It's not like they'd believe me if I told them I came from outer space.
Good point.
Why'd you let them catch you anyway? I mean, you could have gotten away, right?
Huh? Nah, it would have been too much of a hassle.
Oh, I could have gotten away, but it would have been a hassle, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. So you know what? I let them catch me and beat me up because Kiki.
Hassle?
Yeah, a pain in the butt. I couldn't just leave you there anyway. And I kind of wanted to see what was going on firsthand.
Find anything out?
As a matter of fact, I did.
What?
The whips on this planet hurt too.
Zing! Oh my god, your humor.
Very funny. Say, do you know what Aquaria is?
Aquaria?
The interrogator kept mentioning it. He kept referring to the Eagle as a new Aquarian weapon.
Huh. Must be the name of their enemy.
So what? They think we're spies?
I'm thinking you got that right. These restraints are pretty solid. Damn, they're too tight. I can't move at all.
That's why they're restraints. They're there to restrain you.
That's why they call them restraints.
Thank you, Fate. You said it for me.
Don't bother me with semantics, kid. How are we gonna get out of these?
Do you think Mirage got away?
She'll be fine. Like I told you, she's a Clausian. I bet she snuck off into town a long time ago.
I hope you're right. How am I supposed to rescue my dad trapped like this? I don't know why the Vendini captured him, but I doubt they're showing him much hospitality.
Hey, cheer up. Somebody will show up to spring us out of this place soon enough. Then away. You'll see.
And who would that somebody be? You told Mirage she shouldn't bother coming in after us. And it's not like we know anybody else. And I doubt your leaders found out about what happened to us yet.
They're here already.
You see, I'll give Cliff something. He is smart. I'm not going to ruin too much for you, but 12 public holidays and 50-something Sundays with days off. We realize that the need of free time for working. Yeah, but let me give you an idea. In Aldi and Lidl, European stores, which I'm sure y'all have around there, that are here, the employees actually have stools to sit on. They have seats that they can sit in, and they alternate between sitting and standing so that they're not sitting too long or standing too long, so not constantly causing blood flow, heart, and circulatory issues standing on hard cement floors. But at my job, if you're sitting down, you're wasting money. You're not working hard enough. If you have time to lean and get off your feet to get them to stop hurting, then you're not doing your job right. No, our cashiers will stand anytime from 6 to 12 hours in the same exact spot, checking out customers non-stop. And if you stop, if you hesitate, you're called out for it. If you don't make so many items per minute go through your register when you're checking a customer out, you're punished. You're not. We can't. They're not doing anything illegal. It is completely legal, even though medical professionals all over the country and world say that it is pretty much torture and it is killing us. Our companies that they don't care. If we have to sit down to do our job, we aren't working hard enough. And that isn't just our company. That's almost every company in the U.S.
Friend or foe? I don't know, but there's somebody here. Hey.
The only ones who get to sit on their ass for any extended period of time are managers.
You have two options.
And by managers, I mean store managers, the store co-managers, and the director himself. The actual department managers, nah, they're working just as hard as their own people, and sometimes harder.
Accept my conditions, or refuse and die here. It's your choice.
Huh?
What kind of options are those?
The correct choice should be...
So what are your conditions?
I want your help, that's all.
Our help?
That's right. You two were riding...
So come with me and die, or stay and die.
Correct? We want your technology.
Our technology? We can't let you have that.
Why not?
Why not? I can't tell her about the UP3. How am I going to explain this?
Bitch, you too stupid. You don't get it. There you go.
And what would you do with our technology if we gave it to you?
We'd use it to end the war that rages between this country and mine. With our side victorious, of course.
Hold on a minute. Your country? So, you're not one of the people that threw us in here?
No, I'm not from Aryglyph. I'm from Aquaria.
Aquaria? The interrogator...
Makes sense now.
If you've been interrogated, I wouldn't think you'd have any particular loyalty to Aryglyph. Why not help me?
Now you make me jealous, man. I think about actually being able to sit down in a chair and if my feet hurt too much because, you know, these are hard cement floors that you're standing on anywhere from 6 to 12 hours a day. I'd like to have a chair to sit in and then keep checking people out, but our registers have been set. Like, if you had seen how close our registers are, people push their carts up to us. We have to reach down to the cart, pull all the groceries out, ring it up, and bag it ourselves, push it down to the end, put it back in the cart when we're done, and then pull the cart behind us while not hitting the customer that's behind the cart, who's at the next line, down. And it's a very, very close fit.
What are you saying?
What you mean?
Give us a moment, alright?
Baggers are, well, they're baggers. They're supposed to be there to put groceries for the customer, but at our store, our management thinks it'd be a little bit more effective if we have less baggers than cashiers, and so they have to go out and get carts, bag groceries, do carry out, so take the stuff out to the customer's car and put it in the car for them. They are required to sweep the store 4 times a day, clean the bathroom twice a day, or 3 times a day if necessary. They're required to stock the bags, do the receipt paper, do the coupon paper, basic cleaning, vacuuming, things like that. They are utility workers, basically. Yeah, but our system isn't set up for us to bag our own stuff. Yeah, well, here, by bag your own stuff, you mean the cashier bags their own stuff, or the customer bags their own stuff?
But she wants our technology.
Come on, you saw this civilization's level of technology. Look, all they need is a little college physics. And I don't know about you, kid, but I was paying attention in class.
Yeah, here that doesn't happen. If the customer asks to bag their own groceries, we let them. But we are supposed to bag it as the cashier or have the baggers do it, and that's it. If a customer doesn't want to bag it, we're not allowed to make them. The only exception being the self-checkout register, and customers throw absolute fits if you aren't ready to sit on them hand and foot. I mean, wait on them hand and foot.
You're right about that. But what about free?
Man, what a square. Then again, maybe that's your redeeming feature, huh? Straight as an arrow, just like...
Just like who?
Huh? Did I say something? Never mind, kid.
No, we don't pay for double the employees. Instead, we double the workload in the same amount of time of a single employee.
I'm minding.
Nope, they throw a fit if you try doing it yourself.
Forget about it. Listen, based on what she said, we must be in Ericliff right now. And this place is at war with her country, Aquaria.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Both sides think we have some kind of unknown technology. Well, that makes sense. Big flying metal thing did land in the middle of a medieval town. What else could they think? Even if we don't cooperate with her, Liv will want our help too. I doubt their terms will be any better.
Yeah, but...
So what I'm saying is, if we're gonna cooperate with someone, it might as well be that hot chick over there. Know what I mean?
Damn.
I can't believe this. You're insane.
Well, okay, let's say that was a joke. Either way, we can do whatever we want once we're out of this place. We'll just wait for our chance and make a run for it.
Because they're lazy. Americans are all about getting taken care of. About wanting to do this, wanting to do that. If I went to like a 50-year-old lady and said, okay, you just bought $200 in groceries, a buggy full, like a gigantic buggy full, you'll have to bag it yourself. Remember, America is a land of excess towards those who have the money for it. So, you're talking about people who are buying hundreds, like let's put it this way, during the holidays, like Christmas and Thanksgiving, we have customers who buy $500-600 in groceries in a single trip for family dinners and stuff like that. They get 2-3 buggies, and they're huge buggies, filling them up. The original way Harris Teeter worked, you're right. They had a bagger at every register, a cashier at every register, 2 baggers outside getting carts, and 1 who did everything else. And so at any given time, you had, in total, 9 cashiers, 13 baggers, 3 customer service, and either one of the 3 assistants and the manager for the department in at the same time working. Things went fast. I mean, let me give you an idea. I can't give you exact numbers due to non-disclosure agreements, but I will say that on the average week, our company, our one store does around between the $300,000 and $500,000 range in a week, and during the holidays it can almost double. And our big stores, like we're considered a small store, the big stores in my company do anywhere from 1.1 to 1.5 million on a normal week to 2.9 plus million during a holiday week. And those stores still follow that practice where you have enough baggers and cashiers and things go smoothly and everybody's happy and calm. Smaller stores, they milk you for every penny. The cashier does double the work in the same amount of time, and the baggers are used, we have almost no baggers, and they're used as heavy utility workers. We fill our own gas, but self-service stations still exist as well. But they're a commodity. You pay more for the gas at the self-service station. Like in my town alone, there are 2 self-service stations. I mean, 2 full service stations. You park up.
Who's gonna rescue your dad, huh? I figured you'd want to meet him in this life, not the next.
There are some states, there are 2 that I know of, that do not let you pump your own gas. It's illegal. And that actually did not come about because of full service stations disappearing. It came out because of theft. Back whenever people would pump the gas before, like, they had digital shutoffs of the machines. People would pump the gas and then take off with it instead of pumping the gas and coming in and paying for it. And so it made it where you were no longer allowed to pump your own gas, and it got bad in those states. Here, it was all about money. It's that kind of thing. Yeah, an antiquated rule that's still in existence and works now, but now people clamor to it as in, well, because this exists, these jobs still exist, we shouldn't get rid of it. So, the company that owns my company, Kroger, owns Harris Teeter, which is the grocery store I work for. They're moving to something that took forever. Starting within the next year or 2, there will be no more plastic bags. You'll be required to either pay for a paper bag or bring in your own bags. We're getting rid of plastic altogether.
Alright, we discussed it. We'll help you. Now get us out of here.
On top of that, there has been some of our stores have one of our stores just moved over to a completely, yeah, but we've taken forever to do it because it's cheaper for the plastic bags, but now due to recycling and a push for all that, plus it's getting cheaper and cheaper just to have the people realize, oh hey, you can just have people bring in their own bags. But even if you bring in your own bags, our bagging stations are set up to where we can take the bags you bring in, put it up, and then we still have to bag it in your bags and put it back in the cart for you to give to you to take out. I don't see America getting rid of that anytime soon.
What did she just do?
It blew up the lock, dumbass.
You're free.
Thanks for getting us out of there. Now, can you use that little trick of yours to get these off us too?
Don't move.
Ninja moves.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
No thanks needed. But I'm going to hold you to your part of the bargain.
Huh?
You said you'd cooperate with us. Don't think you can just wait for your chance to run either, because I won't let you. If you try, I'll kill you.
Hey, she heard us.
I should thank you for calling me hot, though chick I can live without.
Scary.
To be honest though, I agree with you. I like bagging it myself whenever it's my grocery because I know how I'm going to put it in my refrigerator. I know where I'm going to put it in my cabinets. I know what I want with what things. Yeah, like you should see what it's like in the U.S. If I was allowed to record what it was like being a cashier in the U.S., Europeans would riot for United States workers. It is so bad here.
I'm Nell Zelfer, agent for the Sacred Kingdom of Aquaria.
No Wind? That how I read your name? Or Wind of Nothing?
This is...
Cliff Fitter.
So much emphasis.
My pleasure. So, where are you from? And what is the metal thing you came here?
What do we tell her?
Just follow my lead.
Yeah.
We're from a country on a continent far to the east of here. It's a pretty small country, so nobody's really heard of it, but we've got some pretty solid technology.
From the east. One of the countries in Greeton? Not the country that invaded Aquaria.
That what you call it here? Yeah.
What are engineers from Greeton doing in Ariglyph?
Dude, come to South Carolina. I'll show you a trip and a half about how bad it can be.
Long story would take all day, so I'll give you the short version.
Let's see, my sister brother, I guess. I'm still trying to get used to that. Is in Oregon, who works at known as a Fred Meyer's, which is also owned by Kroger. They fit in line more along the lines of what a Lidl or an Aldi's is like. I'm in South Carolina at a Harris Teeter. I've been to Florida, but I went there for vacation. Yeah, there's not much to do in South Carolina, man. There's a theme park. There's Paramount. There's a few beaches. We have beaches here that are pretty good for the West Coast, but I don't like the water. It's very murky green.
Dad got captured by an... We were on our way to rescue him in this new...
I see.
I didn't mean to skip that.
He sure is a smooth talker, and not all of it is lies either.
So you are from Greeton.
How so?
There is no country on this continent with that level of technology. It was an easy conclusion.
Well, you satisfied?
More or less.
Not to mention where I work.
There's no way we can let Ariglyph have you.
The city that I work in is like halfway between on I-95, the interstate that connects basically multiple states. It is the halfway point between Florida and New York. So yeah, the Keys are a lot better off than most of the state. Though they're about to be underwater soon, so.
What do you mean by cooperate? What technology did you want exactly?
Every year there's less and less of the Keys remaining.
What's going on down here? Hey, you... What?
They're changing the guard already? You have any fighting experience?
Huh? Why?
Because you're about to get some.
Don't you worry about us. You could say we're above average.
You might be able to fight with your...
Yeah, well, don't fuck with the alligators, man. One of our moderators for IG Paradise is a Floridian, so she knows to tell you that too. Don't fish with alligators. I never got shotgun fishing and dynamite fishing though. That never makes sense to me.
What's this?
All our stuff is just in a random chest.
Your stuff.
Great.
One more thing. Fate, right? You can't go around dressed like that. I don't know if the size will match or not.
Thank you.
Okay, I need a save point. Get me a save point. Oh, we bet so.
Here we go, guys.
Jesus. Kill the fat man. He beat me and now I beat him. Really? I haven't even had you that line wrong and you're already dead? Scan enemy and aerial learn. Sweet. And I got 2 battle trophies out of that. And I still don't have a save point. I need a save point. Give me a save point. That was almost 40-minute cutscene.
Wait a sec.
Yes?
How are we gonna get out? There are lots of soldiers outside.
We'll go out through there.
I mean, traveling is awesome. For me, I've lived in this state most of my life. I've been to Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. I've been to New York. I've been to Canada. I've been to Florida, Georgia, Tennessee. I've been to California once, apparently, as a really young child, but I don't remember it. I was way too little.
Tight fit.
Don't complain. If we can get through there, it widens out a bit. We'll just have to squeeze through that first part.
Yeah.
Fate, you go first. We're in the aqueducts that wind their way under the city.
Aqueducts, huh? Hey, it's all frozen over.
This comes as a surprise to you? It is winter in Eriglyph. Didn't you see the snow falling outside?
Good point.
You're no good to us if you fall in the water and freeze to death.
See, I've been up and down the U.S.'s East Coast, but never really stayed in any one place for too long. I've spent about 98% of my life in South Carolina, so I can admit that I don't have much cultural knowledge or experience. I wish I did, but it's too expensive. Ah, healing point! And a save point. People, we have finally reached it. This is where we call the stream good night. Thank you for coming along. By the way, that was over an hour. I mean, that was at an hour from my previous save. Whoops. But everyone, thank you for coming. This has been fun. Let me switch this over. But thank you for coming. Oh, I can still hear it because I have it. But thanks for coming in, and we'll continue on another day. Sorry that everything was all botched and weird and streamed, but you know, we finally got it working. Everything's good now. I know I said I'd do Dauntless tomorrow. I will try if Amy and Strange and Fox are up for it. If they're not, then I probably won't. I'll take a break. If we do, the next stream will be Monday, which will be Minecraft, which will once again be a bit difficult. So, but until then, thank you for coming. Bye.